Hi, this is Dale Buchanan, the host of Puppy Talk Podcast. Before we get started today, I wanted to let you know of my new book, The Complete Puppy Training Manual. It's available on Amazon in 4 formats: Kindle ebook, paperback, hardcover, and audiobook. You can find it on Amazon right now. It's called The Complete Puppy Training Manual, and I will put a link in the show notes of this episode. I'm Dale Buchanan, and this is Puppy Talk, the podcast that offers free advice and tips for raising a happy, healthy, and obedient puppy. For more information on this podcast, visit us online at puppytalkpodcast.com. Welcome to Puppy Talk episode number 60. I got an email the other day from a lady, Dr. Leslie Brooks, DVM. She says, I'm a veterinarian, Leslie Brooks, an advisor at Better Pet, an online resource promoting responsible pet ownership. I wanted to share a free online tool with you that my team built. It's a dog age calculator that allows users to enter a dog's age and see it converted to human years. Even more, the tool provides insights like average life expectancy, weight, and height for over 100 dog breeds. Unfortunately, many pet owners don't always know how old their dog actually is and how they should be caring for their furry friend. If pet parents know their dog's exact stage of life, they can make better decisions about their diet, nutrition, exercise, and health. That's why my team decided to make a resource like this free and accessible to the public. She asked if I'd be willing to share it on my website, and I decided to do a podcast episode on it. It's a really great tool. And part of what I want to do in this podcast is to educate people and provide resources of things that they can use to help raise their puppy and raise their dog. So I go to the website, betterpet.com/dog-age-calculator. The link is going to be in the show notes, so you can just go down to the show notes, click on it, and see what I'm looking at right now. This is the dog age calculator. How old is my dog in human years? It's really a cool feature. I did it with my own dog, Dixie. Dog size, so I choose small, 20 pounds or less for Dixie. Breed, miniature Australian Shepherd. Age, she's 3 years old in 2 months. Now get this. Age in human years, 28. See, if you use that old formula of 7 times 3, you would think she would be 21 in human years, but she's not, because her life expectancy is a lot longer than a large dog or a medium dog. So she's actually 28 in human years. Then it goes on to talk about the key takeaways about dogs' age. The 7-1 ratio is flawed. As it turns out, figuring your dog's age is more complex than multiplying by 7. The old rule of thumb that 1 dog year equals 7 human years is based on the notion that dogs live about 10 years and humans live about 70. Then there's a really cool feature down at the bottom of this blog post. 6 stages of a dog's life. Dogs experience life stages similar to humans, but they process at different rates. Stage number 1, puppy. This is going to be until they're about 2 years old. Stage number 2, junior, from 6 months to 12 months old. This is the challenging adolescence period. I have a lot of puppies that fall into this category, and owners do have some challenges there. They need to be trained differently. Everything is a little bit different than a puppy that's 8 weeks old or a dog that's 2 years old when it comes to training. The adolescence period, they're undergoing sexual development and will typically reach reproductive maturity between 9 and 12 months old. Stage 3 is adult. After their first birthday, your dog will officially be considered an adult. At this time, you can switch them to adult food if you haven't already. The 4th stage is the mature stage. This is where Dixie is right now. A dog is mature or middle-aged when its metabolism begins to slow. That's Dixie. At this point, make sure that they don't become obese. Yes, and she's 3 pounds overweight, and it doesn't seem like much, but when she's 18 pounds in August and 21 pounds in November, that's a big jump. So I notice her metabolism is really slowing down. It goes on to say you might want to talk to your vet about switching to low-calorie food. I've considered that for Dixie. She's in the mature category. I don't want her getting any heavier than she is right now. Even the amount of exercise that she gets with daycare and all the walks she gets every day isn't taking the weight off of her, so it has to be her metabolism. Stage number 5, senior. Your dog is considered a senior during the last estimated 25% of their lifespan. For example, a dog that lives to 12 years would become a senior at 9 years old. And then we have stage number 6, geriatric. Not all dogs live long enough to be considered geriatric, the final period of life where age expectancy is exceeded. As they rapidly slow down, they might develop cognitive problems such as dog dementia and so forth. And then it has an FAQ section down at the bottom at the very end of this article. I hope this information was helpful to you. Remember that I do have 2 books that are now being sold on Amazon: The Complete Puppy Training Manual and Potty Training Your Puppy. You can find the links in the show notes to these books. You can also go on Amazon and search for the titles there. If you have any questions, you can always email me through my website, puppytalkpodcast.com. Thank you and have a great day. This is Dale Buchanan, host of Puppy Talk Podcast. I have an announcement of a new book that I just published called Potty Training Your Puppy. It's available on Amazon in Kindle and paperback, soon to be available on audiobook. You can find out all the details of this book using the link in the show notes. It's called Potty Training Your Puppy. It's a comprehensive book with a simple and effective way to help potty train your puppy, and it really works. Check out the link in the show notes.